giving up yardage.
Ready, yellow lady.
Let's get that ball.
Kill.
Check. Lucky. Check three.
You're good. I four, ready.
Murray. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. They go back to Murray on first down. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, 37 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go again. He's checking.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check Mike 54. And let's get in that holes. Switch.
Yellow.
Slam. Check.
Mahomes now on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
95-56.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready, 95-56.
It's just me and you.
Let him.
24 is the mic. You're not ready.
Hey, orbit.
24 is the mic. They can't hang with us. 24 is the mic. We got to get the ball.
Hey, easy.
24 is the mic. Hey, pick your game up.
You're good. I four, ready. Hey, Charlie. Ready, catch.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
Check 26. H3, 218. Chopper.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Check 3.
57 color.
On the ground, this is Williams. Williams loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Yellow.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Here we go with Williams. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Tight, watch right. Tight, watch right. 3 down. Watch 13. 13's crossing. Check 13. Kill.
Toss play, Kamara.
Check
17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. After the toss, well executed there to find the space and then eventually get out of bounds after a good game.
And for the toss play to be that successful, you've got to control the edge. And oftentimes, if you've got a tight end who can do that, that allows that toss play to get called often during a game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down.
You got 3 down.
13.
24 is the mic. Let's put him on the glasses. Let's put glasses.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Thomas, the intended target.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much.
And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. From just shy of midfield, Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Come on, set. 15, line. 15, line.
Back.
General West. Ready.
3rd and long. It's Hill. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up getting 8, but it's not enough. 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Easy.
24 is the mic. Army. 24 is the mic. Check back.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Mike.
Yellow.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
Yellow. RWA.
Check. Watch 54.
Hey, 43.
Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Williams. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Nice hit, boy.
3rd and 4.
Right. Here we go. Hey, 57. Pilot, 64, weak. Hero, 15. 27, Mike. 27, Mike. Mike, 27.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An 11-yard pickup. And it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here I come. Watch the motion.
Hey, check, Mike.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check motion.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Yellow.
You can't block me. Smoke. 47 is the Mike. 47 is the Mike. All day, punk.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Trying to improvise. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. The point after is good, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 29. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
Yeah, now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Again, it's Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Let's go, defense.
On third down, here's Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Set, ready, 60 outlaw.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Now.
On second down, Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Undercut. X3, 218, chopper.
They'll try the air now with Hill. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run the counter with Murray. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
You kill. Check.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And Ginn's got it. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Saints 14, Chiefs 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They come up at an offset eye. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They give it to Williams, running right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal.
No. Race don't travel. Check hot.
They run. It's Williams. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Williams stopped up short of the goal line on fourth down. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 2-yard line.
21.
They go with Murray again. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. On first down, Murray. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. So this one a victory here for New Orleans.